All right.
Batista.
All right. Okay, so what's going on, everybody? We're back again with episode 97.
Okay.
The Asylum Hot
Episode-
97.
Hashtag balls deep.
Hashtag the game.
It's the Asylum.
Ah, my Wi-Fi. You better fuck. Anyway, I start the video and the Wi-Fi goes off and then comes back.
You got some really. I think is the Wi-Fi handicapped?
It's like my computer's fine, my phone is fine, but the laptop that I'm on with the Google Hangout, it loses Wi-Fi, but everything else works. It's like what?
Wow.
Maybe it doesn't like Batista.
It doesn't like Batista.
Just like mentioning maybe about Triple H's big balls tonight.
Triple H.
Anyway, but yeah, like I said, we're only halfway there. Halfway there.
Oh, I'm always halfway there. Oh,
Oh.
We're getting close to episode 100. So
Yeah.
all right, so we got plenty of topics tonight. So let's see what we got here. We got Kiera Hogan.
Oh.
The ground fire.
oh, fuck yeah! That ass I want to eat up.
We also have a situation between Bully Ray and a fan that supposedly happened.
Yeah, I haven't heard about this one. I got come in here what this is about.
Vince McMahon, as usual, like he's always making the headlines.
Oh, that motherfucker! Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be talking a lot more on this episode.
Yeah. I had your shows.
No. But, we have the Animal Batista as a topic. We're gonna do a little venting on today's generation of rappers, so on and so forth.
And the power of Hulkamania.
Nah, he didn't make it.
Damn it!
Let's see. We got a little brief NXT takeover. Shouldn't be long, and more on John.
Damn controller, damn it!
And some more John Moxley. John Moxley.
The Mox.
Stupid fucking shit.
And he's allowed to say that those type of things too, since he can't say that in WWE.
Fuck John Moxley.
Wow. The Mox.
All right.
Big Mox.
I ate a whole box of fucking Hershey's cookie layered crunch bars for 25 cents a piece, caramel.
Damn.
I bought the whole fucking box, so I need to get fat.
Damn.
I'm going for that Jason Genova physique.
Yeah, go for that Jason Genova diet. Or what? Diet?
No, yeah, eat whatever you want and see if you can fit in some pants. I'm all about fitness. Yeah, fitting this peach in my mouth.
There you go. Anyways, so what do you guys want to start off with first?
Today's rappers.
Surprise!
Let's get that out of the way. Today's rappers.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there. Oh, out of the way.
Let's do some fry reviews. No, man.
This is Gabe was not be part of it though.
All right, so yeah, what's the deal with these motherfuckers nowadays?
Yeah, so just to get your guys' thoughts on them, with today's rappers. What do you think about today's generation of rapping? Well, today's rappers nowadays.
They fucking suck dick.
Do you think they could be compared to any of the past rappers at all?
Absolutely not. They couldn't even compare to Tupac's fart.
Tupac's fart.
or his nose ring.
Yeah. You couldn't even be Biggie's leftover bitches from a gangbang.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh wow.
All right, new episode of Catch a Predator. Fuck yeah.
What?
Oh, from Ho's on there?
Oh no.
You never know. And if you put like a 2-year-old Mountain Dew Ice.
Oh, not just because of that, because of something else that happened.
Well, honestly, at some point there might be another exposing video, just
Yes.
to let you guys know. But
Maybe.
if somebody says the wrong thing, there might be another exposing video. But
Yeah,
anyway.
don't want to get shot.
Anyway.
Oh my god. I was
Stick it up your ass, you fucking pussy.
Yeah, exactly. But
yeah, Mr. Charlie Sexual over there. But anyway.
Charlie Sexual.
some up your taco. Wait.
One thing getting shot is my fucking load shooting on your mom's face.
Wow. Oh my god. Yeah. Money shot. Or,
Who wants to do something? Who wants to do? You know what? To that troll, whoever wants to get the tag team belts from me and double team his mom, let's do it.
No.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just don't play sword touches sword though. It's kind of gay.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, we don't like
We don't
that.
want. We don't want a repeat of Deuce Bigelow Mill.
Yeah, you touch another man's dick, you gotta die.
Anyway.
Well, I was going to say Deuce Bigelow's European Gigolo movie with the dick.
Hey, I'm offended. Why would you call two men gay just because they're sharing a woman? That's very offending. What's the matter? Are you homophobic?
Oh yeah, definitely.
How dare you be
you know what? I'm giving this video a dislike. I'm flagging you. You're homophobic.
That'll be the day. But anyway. Jim Cornette as well is a topic.
Oh,
Forgot.
yes, right. We'll get to him after this one.
All right, so Nick or Otaku, one of you two before I go. Your thoughts on today's rappers?
They suck.
They're awful.
Thank you.
They're just awful.
Yeah.
They're just
Yeah.
awful.
Make it go woo and bet that dollar. Get for the dollar. Be book for the dollar. Book. What?
No. As far as that goes,
Need subtitles, my man. I don't understand you.
Subtitles. You need subtitles.
Oh, shit.
now as far as that goes, the music video was kind of cool with Ric Flair and you know go woo on the bitch. That was.
I don't know who Ric Flair is.
I'll admit that was good. That was good.
But
we're dealing. What that son of a bitch?
Oh boy.
Face your boy Ric Flair. Woo! Happy 90th birthday to me. Woo! Go get my t-shirt.
Go get my t-shirt.
But yeah, like as far as I will say there's a couple of people that I've heard, but here's the thing: when it pertains to people that I interact with, or people I see on the street, or at work, or at school, or wherever, these people listen to the dumbest, the stupidest, most horrible fucking music you'll ever hear in your fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, you go your well. I mean, I say he's more talented compared to these motherfuckers, but
Yeah, he is.
but like I'm listening to these folks, and I'm like, this is what people are listening to nowadays.
And they come up with the gayest names too. Some shit like Yo Little Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, little Gucci.
Yeah.
Like
Little doggy treat.
Two
Young
Chains,
Young Thug.
What if we get two rappers? One's called Pedo and the other one's File.
Pedophile. Look.
I do find the two chains cool though.
Yeah.
He's got what has he got? 2 chains?
2 Chains, Quavo, right? Quavo.
Well, we're gonna do 50 Cent's cousin, fucking 2 cents.
2 Cents.
2 cents.
They've got a new rapper coming out tonight. It's called $1.45. I want that rapper food stamps, damn it.
Rapper food stamps.
Stamps.
But yeah, man, like I don't see how this is the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, none of that shit.
And what's more is the rhythm to these raps, to the music too. They're all the same type of repetitive garbage, man.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
they are.
It's like the same. It's the same.
They made them in their basement with their keyboard and their other shit. It's just like when you go to a club, it's nothing but beat music. Beats you can do by yourself at your house. So everybody's getting down to some fucking mixed gay playlist that some fucking DJ made. But what?
Exactly.
What the fuck? What? That's all, folks. You know, I need subtitles back because I can't stand you fucks. The little Tootsie Roll, and look, little ass bang. I don't know who you are.
One of the songs I could not understand was from Young Chris. Ironically, Young Chris.
Yeah, the song's called "Inside Out Anus."
What?
Has anybody heard the song Racks on Racks on Racks?
No, I have not.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know
What is that about?
Never heard of it.
It's stacks of money. Stacks on stacks on stacks of money.
Oh, so that's Triple H's new song.
Fuck Triple H.
Yeah, fuck all it back.
Yeah, and his quote unquote big balls.
Ooh.
God damn it.
Yeah, Triple H.
That motherfucker hasn't had balls in a long time.
Triple H and Randy Orton. They were doing some jokes about their feud leading to Saudi Arabia Super Showdown about talking about balls. Randy Orton talking about get your balls off Stephanie's purse. But they're big balls though. That's why. And so you never had.
I was just gonna say that, Steve. If you dig through Stephanie's purse, you might find the balls.
Something you didn't have. I say, oh my god, this is the same.
Yeah, it looks like you got balls on your chin.
What the hell?
Terrible.
The game.
The fuck up.
But back to today's rappers.
You all suck.
They fucking rule.
I got
Stop. Drop. Open up shop. Whoa.
Triple H Riders.
DMX.
D-Generation.
He's a legend.
I'll take Stephanie to the candy shop. I'll make her lick the sledgehammer.
Wait, what?
There you go. But yeah, man, I don't get it. I don't get how people are into this, man. I mean, if you are, you are. But at the same time, it's
fine.
It's a trend.
I could use the same example for most fans in the WWE crowd. When you chant New Day rocks and you look at gay shit and they love that shit. Same thing for people that like stupid shit in media.
Yeah. And also, it's part of a trend.
Yeah.
It is. Whatever trend becomes popular, like, okay. An example. And I don't know if I'm the only one seeing this, but what is up with the trend where every dude's doing that Snapchat filter shit where they look like a chick?
I don't know.
Anybody else seen this but me?
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
seen
get
it.
it. I don't
Yeah,
get
every dude's doing the Snapchat filter now where they look like a girl. Like, okay, now we're copying something else stupid.
Yeah, for males and females, it's like
Great.
Oh, look, I look good as a woman. That's nice.
I hate that shit.
who looks like your sister? It's like, oh my god, this.
I don't want to see. Oh gosh.
Guys doing videos. You're gay for watching this. Aren't you the one with the filter, homeboy?
Yeah, aren't you the one who commented on the video? Anyway.
I guess his daddy always wanted a girl.
Oh my god.
And another thing which annoys me about today's rap, that's all these motherfuckers listen to.
Yeah.
I swear, dude, like when it pertains to a young buck my age or a little older or a little younger, when I hear them listening to their music on their iPad, on their iPhone or iPod or wherever.
Or like when you're out in a car and you hear somebody next to you and they got that shit cranked up, it's like, man, that shit's fucking terrible.
It's like, do you guys listen to any other music?
Nope.
It's just, it's rare. Like you'll probably see like one white dude listening to some metal or some shit like that, but everybody else.
Oh hell no! I was next to a guy the other day at the stoplight and shit. All I heard was, "You know when niggas riding, going, dying, getting up, getting up." What?
As some white guy.
Oh, it was what hits me. It's like, what? Oh yeah, I bet this motherfucker thinks, "Oh, I'm from the hood now." Oh yeah, if you get your pants saggy and shit, you have them low hanging off your butt cheeks, and you have your backwards cap. Look it's the Thug Starter Kit.
Right, either it's white, Hispanic, Asian, black, no matter what race, they all listen to the same music.
And to you guys that sag your pants, the old school saying is that's easy access to get fucked in the ass.
Yeah,
boy.
Andy, daddy, or uncle will tell you, man, nigga, they go get you gonna be snatching dick out your ass across the street.
Yeah.
Johnny, don't leave the house. Why? Because you're gonna get fucked in the ass.
Oh my. Oh my.
I wonder for certain somebody that likes anime gets fucked in the ass.
It's like I cannot relate to some of these people when it pertains to music, especially.
You know, I'm kind of cracking up. I'm watching the old episode of Catch a Predator, and I shit you not, it's a fucking midget that shows up.
Oh man.
A midget predator. He's like wobbling when he's walking.
So it's not Roman Hall?
Roman Hall.
Not Roman Hall.
I love when Chris comes out the side. I'm Chris Hansen. I'm how you doing? Oh, I'll just come here to chill with the kid. Motherfucker.
Wow.
Who the fuck drives 3 hours to go chill with a 14-year-old and you're 47 years old?
Damn.
Come the fuck on. I was just coming to hang out with her. Nobody is 50 years old and has fucking 12-year-old friends unless it's a niece.
Yeah, buddy. Something's wrong with you.
Well, never letting Johnny babysit my kid again, a little pedo.
Yeah. Come on.
Today in another episode of Pedoland.
Pedoland.
Might as well change the name. Yeah.
Yep. Cut your smart. Actually, let's have a show called Catch a Troll. That'll be really interesting.
Oh yeah. To catch a troll.
Exactly. Lower him into a fake house, give him a fake address. Yeah. Come out and be like me. Fucked up now.
So, you were that one who was talking shit on the.
Is your YouTube name Eat Out Anus? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Are you a big pussy boo boo boo?
Big pussy?
It's like Jay and Silent Bob where they go up and they go and find everyone through the plane to the internet and beat them up.
I'm waiting for a troll name called Richard Simmons Anus. Fuck. Fuck.
Are you a Big Balls 7'6"?
Are you a Randy Orton's boater? 02?
Randy Orton, bro.
Are you a Purple Nurple Rain? What?
Rain. Where are you coming up with these names?
Because they're fucking stupid. My favorite one is Clorox Bleach. That's my favorite.
Sweet.
I think one of the dumbest names I ever heard was barbecue sauce. It's one of the dumbest damn things I've ever heard. I'm gonna go with the barbecue sauce. Yeah, I guess I'll just call myself A1. Mayonnaise.
A1 shorts.
Fuck. Yeah, but today's rappers, man, suck. They're terrible. They have no talent. You got some of them look like fucking candy canes.
Damn.
Yeah, you got Lil Yachty, you got Young Thug, you got
Yachty. What the fuck is that?
The only rappers today that I will put over will be Future, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, because he has no future.
Oh, come on. No.
Come on.
Hey, Renee Young, come on.
Come on.
But I think there's a few rappers that are decent, but I don't know all the names, basically. Maybe I don't even want to know the names either because I think they're terrible.
Yeah, you got Lil Yachty, you got Young Thug, you got 69, you got all these rappers.
69?
That guy, I don't understand.
69 is a rapper?
You got NYPP.
NYPP.
69, I don't understand him at all.
69.
Great name.
Well, that was really original. I cannot guess what he likes to do. Not at all.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get his appeal at all.
Well, if you see him and a lot of guys going backstage, well, you know what the real 69 is. So you guys like Tombstone Pile Drivers, huh?
Power driver. Damn.
I'll put J. Cole a better rapper than today's rappers.
Mm.
Who is the one that I was describing? Isn't the one that looks like a candy cane?
I think he's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it's, the rainbow hair color.
Yeah, that's 69.
Yeah, that's some stupid shit.
Yeah, that.
The motherfucker looks like he's a prize coming out of fucking Fruity Pebbles box. Look, Bobby, I got a prize. Ooh. Fuck.
It's a tall rapper.
Oh God. Shit, man.
Yeah,
So that's what happens when RuPaul takes a shit.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
yeah, he's got rainbow teeth too. It's like, what the fuck?
Rainbow teeth.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, taste the rainbow. Jesus Christ.
And the one who got killed last year, Triple X, I thought he was pretty decent, and we would never know how good he could have been if he didn't end up getting shot last year. But other than that, I had no faith in these rappers. I had no faith in these today's rappers right now. That today's rapping, it sucks. It's fucking garbage.
It's like the rainbow motherfucker. Oh, what do you think about my rap? Well, you see that part of the building that's not finished yet? Yeah, go walk up to it. You know that elevator we haven't put in yet? Yeah, just open that door. There you go.
There you go. That's what I think.
I'm just gonna stick with old school rappers. The ones that I grew up listening to.
It keeps getting worse. Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh no. Damn.
I can only give Machine Gun Kelly whatever. I can only give him fucking credit for something. He played a good Tommy Lee in the fucking movie about Motley Crue on Netflix.
All right.
That's all I can give him.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly actually performed with one Well, he wasn't the only one, but there was after Linkin Park, after Chester Bennington passed away,
Mhm.
and Linkin Park was doing their return like live concert. And Mike Shinoda was pretty much bringing in like a bunch of artists, to play as Chester for every song, pretty much.
Oh,
That was pretty cool. And Machine Gun Kelly was actually one of them.
he was even on an episode of fucking MTV's Catfished.
Sunday Night Heat.
Never knew that.
Oh yeah, you've been catfished, all right, Machine Gun Kelly. Your whole career has been catfished.
Damn.
But yeah,
Is somebody rubbing one out?
Damn.
Sounds like somebody rubbing one out.
like I'm
Okay, nobody knows what that means. I'm saying masturbating.
Well, I know that. I don't know.
Okay, who's making like Michael Jackson right now? I'm beating it.
What the hell?
The hell?
I don't.
I heard Mike Booter out. I'm like, somebody's mastering the finger puppets.
Oh God.
Usually with LB's here, we know who's beating off.
we know automatically.
Oh shit!
He's invaded the asylum.
Oh god damn it!
What the hell?
Oh, awesome Colin!
Awesome comment.
Oh god damn it!
That dude picked Awesome Kong over Terrence Terrell and AJ Lee. I still haven't forgiven him for that.
What the hell?
Dude, come on, man. That's just come on.
Come
Come
on.
on.
That is okay. That is like saying Congo Khan, whatever his name was,
Yeah, Congo Kong.
is a better athlete than Big Bam Bigelow ever was.
Oh.
Come on, Cletus, come on.
Come on, Cletus.
I mean, it was cool that Awesome Kong returned to AEW. I thought that was pretty cool. But,
Yeah, I swear it looks like she put the weight back on because she lost it, but it looked like she walked straight out of 2007. Nothing changed.
Come on, Cletus.
Come on, Cletus. Come on. You walk over here, you're going to limp back. You walk over, you're going to limp back. Don't let the old age fool you. I'll whip your ass. My favorite part is when he looks at the grandma, he's like, I volunteer to take this old bag out of her misery.
Cletus, don't you dare say that.
I'll kill your ass.
So,
I'm going to
So
throw
now
this
I got
damn
that.
salt shaker at this old bitch. I don't give a damn.
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 And then you got little Gamerson being a little Hercules.
What?
Hercules.
Little kid was Gamerson, damn it.
Hercules.
Oh, Flex, you must get a little Gamerson. Oh, Hercules.
Hercules.
Fucking sit there laughing, caught up his fries. Oh, honey, eat some bread. Yeah, baby.
You want your Cola Cleanse?
I need a Cola Glade bad.
Oh, no.
I can't wait for a guy to dress like Santa Claus and stick a rod up my ass.
No, no.
what?
Ew. Excuse you.
Oh,
All right, so Rob Van Dam.
Oh, Jesus. Where's the weed?
Rob Van Dam.
Yeah, so what are we gonna say, Robert?
Yes.
Robert, what are you doing over there?
Right now, walking.
Oh, that's what it was, man. It sounded like, never mind.
Okay. Well, yeah, but now we got the today's rappers out of the way. Now we can get to Jim Cornette about Sonny Kiss.
Oh, no.
All right, so Jim Cornette
It's
did
fat.
It's fat.
Damn.
All right, so basically, Jim Cornette did a AEW
What the?
rant
Really?
on Sonny Kiss,
Oh, good man. Good man.
and yeah, so basically, pretty much saying I don't get it. You know, did he just come out of his daily job and become a wrestler? You know, something like that.
I don't know. That was problem. I gave him a break.
It's just what he says. He looked like
That's right.
he looked like a guy that just came out of his day job and is at the drag show at the tropical. I think that's how I said it.
Looks like a gay dude that works at fucking Priscilla's.
Damn.
So that's to say he became a drag show and then he has to be in his wrestling gear. I mean, if you want to call it wrestling gear, I'm just based on how you.
Oh my god. Wrestling gear.
Jesus, if you call it that, it looks like you stole one of Bailey's get-ups.
Yeah, it does.
And of course, because here's the thing, like Jim Cornette doesn't really know who Sonny Kiss is, let alone
Thank God.
know. He doesn't even know that he's gay. So, you know, everybody was calling him a homophobe. You know, we joked about it earlier, but
Yeah.
and of course, Joey Ryan has to go and tweet this shit out.
Oh, Jesus, shut the fuck up.
Because they go back to Lucha Underground.
Cornette is trash. People should be tagging at MLW, at BN Sports, at BN Sports USA about his homophobic rant.
Oh,
Better get your grammar right there, Mr. Dick Grab.
Get rid of this garbage human being.
You're calling Jim Cornette a legend in the wrestling industry that's done a lot of shit, and you're gonna not reflect that your gimmick is people that grab your dick.
Yeah.
Which you made. Damn.
Fart.
Which he made fun of, but is gimmicking now. It's like this is part of the problem with wrestling.
It's his fucking opinion, for one. If he thought it looked gay, it looked fucking stupid. It's his opinion.
He didn't call him gay.
He wasn't being homophobic though. I don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, Joey Ryan, you stupid fuck. Let me give you a little tip here. When you watch wrestling, who the fuck is watching wrestling to say, you know what the best part of the pay-per-view was? Tommy Dreamer eating ass.
Oh.
That's not wrestling. That's fucking stupid. I don't give a damn who you are. You can't defend a man eating another man's ass as cool unless you are gay.
Which Jim Cornette did not like either.
Yeah, I'd rather not see that in a wrestling match.
Defend that shit and call yourself straight.
If that was Naomi doing that to some, like, say, Oscar or somebody, then I wouldn't mind.
Oh, I watched it and I'm straight. Yeah, straight into a dude's ass.
Okay. Just to get off subject here for the picture that Rev just shared in the chat. Yeah, dude, start hitting the squats. Holy shit! What's up with the bird legs? Holy shit! Jeez.
Yeah.
Damn, I have bigger legs than him.
So do I. My legs are bigger than his. Holy shit!
Yeah. Like, what the?
Yep. National Skip Leg Day, post.
Isn't that pretty much every day though with most guys in the gym though?
Pretty much. I see shit like that, I'm thinking, who's that bitch? Or you know what?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I see guys that look that weird, I just want to go, who's that Pokemon?
Yeah, but Jim Cornette is the same guy who was talking shit to Vince Russo because Vince Russo, that whole ordeal with people who cheer guys like Finn Balor, all the marks who cheer for Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, all these guys. You cheer the way you cheer for these guys. You're gay or in the closet or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Jim Cornette was like, "You stupid motherfucker," because somebody posted a picture. Because I think Vince Russo was judging the way Finn Balor looks.
Mm-hmm.
Which Vince, you're nowhere to talk. Anyway, so then somebody posted a picture or sent a picture of Finn Balor shirtless to Vince Russo to basically show him that, hey, Finn Balor, he's not a skinny guy. He's in pretty good shape.
I'm about to say, who the fuck said Finn Balor's skinny?
Like Vince, like I don't know the specific comment, but Vince Russo basically was criticizing Finn Balor the way he looks, and somebody posted a picture to Vince Russo of the way Finn Balor looks, shirtless, showing his body.
And yet he has muscles, and the other one doesn't.
And what does Vince Russo do? Like a troll. Hey, bro, you send me a pic, bro. You must be in the closet, bro. No, you dumbass. He was proving that Finn Balor was in shape.
Yeah, Vince Russo looking like he's never touched a weight in his fucking life.
Exactly. Fuck you to it's just like a troll. You provide proof, you show evidence, and Vince Russo counteracts with, "Oh, you're gay."
Yeah, that's nice, Vince Russo. And the only time you ever lifted something heavy is carrying your groceries in the house.
Yeah.
Fucking faggot.
But anyway, Jim Cornette was so basically he was defending those people when it pertains to, if people are gay, that's fine, it's whatever.
Yeah, Vince is.
Yeah. And I listened to it myself. Like I listened to the review he talked about AEW about Sonny Kiss. I did not hear anything about him saying that he's gay or a faggot or queer and all that. No, how is that him being homophobic?
You know what it is?
Well, he does like fudge.
No, you know what it is? It's because Jim Cornette said, "Oh, Sonny Kiss was coming out of his day-to-day job." So automatically it's like, no, it's talking about his character. Because no wrestler, but if you go in a fight, you're not going to dress like that in a fight.
No.
That's what Jim Cornette was pretty much trying to say. And of course, you have dumbass like Joey Ryan, homophobe. It's like, Joey Ryan, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm giving my opinion about something that's stupid. I'm gay or I'm homophobic. All right.
You see, this is the problem with part of the problem with wrestling.
It's stupid, Joey. Can't you fucking see that? I don't care if the dude's your buddy or some shit. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
This is the problem with wrestling. Part of the problem is this SJW shit, where you have to accept shit in entertainment.
You mentioned your girlfriend walking in the room when you were watching the AEW pay-per-view, and all she saw was Tommy Dreamer eating ass.
It's like, ew, what is this?
Well, time to get that divorce paper signed.
Like, these people are making it like we had to accept that in entertainment. It's like, no, that's not what we're into. If you are that way, cool. If you're gay, that's straight up. But I want that. But the Sonny Kiss, the Joey Ryan, the New Day, I don't want to see that in wrestling.
Exactly.
That doesn't make us homophobes.
Damn. Somebody's breaking stuff.
No, that's Nick's job.
Yeah, so what are you guys' thoughts on this whole ordeal?
Fuck Joey Ryan. There's my thought.
I already got my sense in there, so about the whole thing. Jim Cornette
What's
is
wrong
not
with guys eating
homophobic.
ass? Ugh.
Jim Cornette is not homophobic.
Yep. So
Ugh.
all right. Let's see what else we got. Let's see.
Fucking Joey Ryan. What's wrong with guys eating each other's ass?
That's not entertaining to us. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's called gay porn.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
If you want to federate, just if you want one for gay, just call it FEW, Fairy Entertainment Wrestling.
There's no that.
There you go.
Hey,
Hey,
come on.
Come on.
come on.
All right. So we got Kiera Hogan. We got Bully Ray. We got
Yes.
we got Vince McMahon. We got Batista.
Oh fuck.
We got John Moxley.
The Mox.
The Moxinator.
Mox. All Mox.
Sleeping with the enemy.
Let's go with Bully Ray. I wonder what's that?
Most well, first.
All right. Well, first let me find the article. Let's see what's going on here. Fan.
Oh god.
All right. Bully Ray comments on fan incident and ROH live event. So let's see.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Earlier today, an individual tweeted out a story about his experience at Ring of Honor event this past weekend that picked up traction. According to the individual, he was booing the Allure, which is Velvet Sky, Angelina Love, and Mandy Leon, and exchanging words with the group. At one point, the fan said that he was having words with Velvet Sky, and Mandy Leon allegedly spit on him. So this fan is claiming that that Velvet Sky and Mandy Leon spit on him.
Oh, I'd love to be spit on by Velvet Sky.
Velvet and I exchanged words along with the rest of the Allure. Nothing crazy. Mandy Leon spits on me from the side. Not preferable, but I honestly don't care. Segment ends. The fan tweeted, "Who goes by X I am Hollywood X?" Some of that. I don't know.
I am Hollywood? What the hell?
Okay.
On Twitter. Side note, I love and respect 99% of all wrestlers. I honest to God never try to make the show about me. Get over myself. Or get myself over. My rule of thumb is to boo the bad guys and cheer the good guys. It's rare that I'll flip the script, but I always decide to go along with the show.
Flips the script.
The group would come out again later in the show, and another exchange would take place with the fan eventually being brought to the back and spoken to by Bully Ray. Suddenly, Bully Ray comes out from a back room, full on gear, since he was on the opening segment of the show, and he looks pissed. The fan continued on Twitter, much bigger than me, so I'm kind of taking a step back on this here. Security backs off, and it's just us two, he wrote. He said, "Hey, I heard there was an incident tonight with you and some of the girls, huh?" Yeah, I guess. I'm so lost. So here's the deal. You're done talking down to them. You need to treat them with respect.
Yeah,
Don't be saying anything you wouldn't say to your mom. You got it.
oh boy.
That's what Bully Ray said to the fan. I'm not trying to act tough. I was legit being intimidated with purpose, and I wasn't about to get kicked out during match 3. So I just bit the bullet and said, "Sure, yes, sir, yeah, I understand." He said, "End of combo. Go be a fan."
End of combo. Or
The combo? Did you order a combo meal?
That's what it
Well,
sounds.
it is Bully Ray. So
End of combo.
Bastard.
we reached out to ROH regarding the incident. ROH General Manager Greg provided Wrestling Inc. the following statement. ROH has always taken fan-first approach with fan experience being at the forefront of all of our live events. We consider this to be very serious, conducting an internal review for the next 48 hours. Since then, Bully Ray commented on the situation below. This is his full statement. And now the truth, I could not have been any nicer to said fan. Yes, nice, hard to believe. I never threatened, intimidated, or berated said fan. I handled the situation the exact opposite way most would assume. The conversation lasted less than 30 seconds. I even gave the fan a friendly pat on the back and told them to enjoy the show and go be a fan. So that's his side of the story. His response, thanks, Bully. Fan version of the story is embellished to make fan look like the victim. Many other fans who attended the show in Kent and Portland have already confirmed on social media how said fan crossed the line with multiple talents, both men and women. In retrospect, the fan should have been ejected. Unfortunately, it wasn't until after a fan was asked to not be so rude did we find out that severity of the vile comments eludes sexual gestures made towards the women. I think we can all agree that in 2019, the type of behaviors towards women is unacceptable, goes far beyond the scope of, I paid for my seat, I should be able to say whatever I want. I live by the motto, respect fans always get what they want, rude fans always get what they deserve.
No, you say we tell you to say.
At the end of the day, I'm guilty of defending three women that needed a bit of defending, not being a bully, by being a man.
Not being a bully, by being a bully.
Hashtag.
Bully Ray. But
Yeah.
yeah. So what it is the fan made a allegation about Velvet Sky and Mandy Leon spitting on him and or being disrespectful to him as a fan. But what it really was the fan being disrespectful to many other people, and Velvet Sky and Mandy Leon defended themselves and spit on the guy for being disrespectful to them.
Come on, Bully. Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud.
Well, Bully Ray is far from a rosebud. But,
Yeah.
so yeah, Bully Ray pretty much was defending his girl, Velvet, and Mandy for the fan being disrespectful to everybody. You know, well, that's his story, but if it is true what Bully Ray is saying, then he's right. The fan should have been ejected. Just because you paid tickets don't mean you have to be a prick to the wrestlers. Pretty simple.
Yeah, you fat ass.
But how are you gonna go in and make an allegation? Oh, they disrespected me. But the story was you were being disrespectful to them, so Velvet Sky just retorted back to you. If you're willing to dish out, you'd be willing to take it. So
Yeah.
it's like if a fan goes into the ring and starts attacking a wrestler, you're gonna get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's pretty much the story of it.
Ain't that a bitch?
Ain't that a bit?
Ain't that a bitch? No one does bully better than you.
All right, so
Brought to you by the Bully Ray diaphragm.
all right, so what are you guys thoughts on that situation?
Sound like some stupid shit.
Yeah, obviously that fan crossed the line. I mean, it's like you be, excuse me, if he was disrespectful, he should have been kicked out. I mean, shit.
Pretty much. Stupid bastard.
Yeah, you make all those other fans there look bad doing shit like that.
Yep, sure do. Should have kicked that little bastard's teeth in. Wiped his ass with his own hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bully Ray, he was pretty much showing him discipline, pretty much.
Should have made him pick up cigarette ashes with his anus.
All right, Robert, your thoughts?
Yeah, I do agree with the fan being disrespectful to the wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do give props to Bully Ray for replying on that about what happened based on how Mandy Leon and Velvet Sky. I believe that they're the ones that spared that fan.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and that fan he should have been kicked out basically. If that was the situation where he was being disrespectful to the wrestlers that they tried to perform for him.
Yeah.
Now like I said before, I don't care if you did pay money to be there. You need to be on your best fucking behavior and have
You
a
can't
fucking good
respect the
time.
wrestlers there, dude. Just don't fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that person from the Hall of Fame, second Bret Hart.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, and then that wasn't bad enough. You're making up stories. Oh, they spit on me. Well, your ass was being disrespectful. So.
Yeah, but yeah, you were saying some disrespectful shit to Velvet Sky. You know, she went and spit on your face, like.
Okay, yeah, and that part I don't. I wish she would never had done that. Because that was being a little unprofessional.
Right.
Should have took a dump on his face.
He might have liked.
Cause again,
I would.
Just kick him out. If he kept on continuing, he's disrespecting the wrestlers. Kick him out.
Yeah.
That's a good reason to kick someone out instead of coming to a show and wearing something that the WWE doesn't want you to wear or have with you. Yeah, that has nothing to do with the company. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Bully Ray should have went messing with my Mormon boy.
That's no way.
You messing with
Bully
my
Ray.
bitch.
Have Bully Ray come out there and scream at him.
Yeah.
He's going to beat him up or something like that. Bully Ray, he'll set that fan straight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he made him humble.
But yeah, that's my thoughts on it though.
Yeah, but Bully Ray, he's one of these old school, wrestlers. They'll let you know you don't play. So
Should have showed it. That was stupid rad.
Oh god.
Bully shows those calves, boy. People run.
Cavzilla.
Yeah, Calvzilla.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I guess we get next topic. Let's see. All right, so we got Kiera Hogan, we got McMahon, we got Batista, and Moxley.
McMac.
Vinny Mac. Let's get to Vince. Let's get to Vince. Let's get to Vince McMahon.
Okay. So do you have the article? Oh no, the article's right here. Okay. All right, let's see.
Okay.
I guess you could say it's pretty much a validation of what Moxley was saying about. McMahon has made it tough to gain access to him backstage in WWE. made it tough to gain access to him backstage. Mr. McMahon runs WWE as he sees fit, and everything must go through him before it sees television. He is the creative gatekeeper who is also known to fire any writer or producer who doesn't do things to his liking. Yeah, we pretty much
Of
know that at
course.
this point.
Of course.
However, it is getting increasingly harder to gain access to him.
Hard.
Fightful Selects report that Jon Moxley's shoot interview are a current talking point backstage in WWE. They only have confirmed the statements that Moxley made about Vince. Along with being said that Mox's interview held more water than CM Punk. I won't go that far.
Okay.
It is said that others feel the same as Jon Moxley before he left. The former Dean Ambrose get nauseous and feel depressed about the creative. This is not isolated case. Who is becoming even harder to track down as Vince McMahon. It is reported that McMahon has built an infrastructure and makes him tough to gain access to with writers and producers that fear their jobs. They must walk on eggshells because, as Jon Moxley stated in his interview, McMahon isn't shy about firing them. So, yep, that's pretty much the article right there.
Good, get the fuck out of here.
Yep, so pretty much the article was pretty much confirming what Jon Moxley was saying. So, yep. So,
Yeah.
thoughts.
You're fired.
Well, okay. Well, if you want to bring that up,
Gives a fuck.
well, I was gonna say that I guess we want to bring that part up then when we get to Moxley.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, fuck Vince McMahon.
No, fuck you.
Fuck.
Okay, so all right, let's see. We got Kiera Hogan. We got McMahon. Oh, we already went through McMahon.
Oh god, no more black chicks.
Damn.
Yes, yeah. So we got Kiera Hogan and Batista, and then we got the Mox.
You mean Blue Tista?
Batista.
Let's go, Kiera Hogan. I want to talk about that booty.
I don't want to talk about that shit. Ugh.
Well, that's a shock. Anyway,
Kiera Hogan? Okay, let's go. Huh?
all right, Robert, take it away.
Yes.
This is the whole entire room. I didn't see no bug.
Oh, okay.
Who the fuck is talking?
Probably down. Why don't figure it out or something like that. I don't know.
Brother Serrano.
Brother, what? Ugh.
Yes, same happened when I was gone, guys. That's why I was seeing myself muted. But Kiera Hogan. She wrestled against, I believe it was Barbie Hayden. And again, I'm assuming that's who she wrestled to become the new RCW Angels champion. Basically, RCW is River City Wrestling. It's basically another indie promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Since that, I want to get into depth about that when we get to Triple H.
Oh boy.
Once we get to the Jon Moxley thing, but
Now let's talk about Paul.
but yeah, basically Kiera Hogan. The point of Kiera Hogan winning the belt here is that she's earned it, man. She deserved to be that champion, and seeing how that belt looks, it looks decent.
Oh, bullshit.
It's better than AEW Championship belt. That's all I'll say. In this modern day, except for the current championship, and yeah. Another thing I want to bring up with Batista Kiera Hogan is that she posts on her stories on Instagram. And I try to trying to search for it on anywhere I can on Google, whatever, But she was, but with her surname, I'm assuming that's true. That she's one of the 100 sexiest women of the decade.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, but again, I don't know how to find that article, because when I went to look at her stories again, where pertains, and his thing pertains to sharing stories on either Facebook or Instagram. It only stays up there for 24 hours basically for one day. So unfortunately I couldn't go back to unsee it because it's not there anymore. But yeah, when I saw that, I'm like, wow, that's a good accomplishment there, because look at her, obviously. Why not?
Top 100 sexiest women of the decade.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Alexa Bliss is better.
You're damn right, fucker.
No.
Come on, don't put bullshit me. That's bullshit.
Let me guess. You think Stephanie is better?
Oh no.
Oh no. Dude, Vince is a sick bastard, man.
The WB Network for only $9.99.
Nice way to change the subjects.
True.
All right.
But yeah, man. I will say this about Kiera Hogan, like, and I'm ashamed to say this. Well, I'm not ashamed. I'm not really ashamed.
Yeah.
More disappointed, because it's pretty sad how Kiera Hogan wins the championship at RCW.
Mm-hmm. And also,
And
before we move on, also she's going to defend the title against Tessa Blanchard.
oh wow.
So already she's on a regular debate. We gonna have her title defense against Tessa Blanchard for the title. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but yeah, it's gonna happen.
All right.
Who cares? Our pay-per-view's coming up.
No.
Oh
my
no.
pay-per-view, yeah.
Yeah, your blood money Saudi pay-per-view.
Oh, that's a good name. Blood Money. Yeah, I like that.
No.
Yeah, I would never think of that.
Yeah, but continue, Christian.
But yeah, two impact knockouts fighting for the title.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a shame that she wins the championship in the RCW, but she cannot get a break in Impact Wrestling. Like she's massively underutilized in Impact Wrestling right now. Kiera Hogan is.
Mm-hmm.
They're barely doing much with her. Like, she turned heel, I think, when she cut that promo backstage and confronting Jordan Grace, talking shit to her, and then saying, "Rosemary, she can die just like Allie."
Damn.
And
What the fuck is the
they
matter
haven't
with
done
you?
well, in a promo.
Bill, it's mean. Feel real to me,
But
too.
I was marking out when she did that.
Oh yeah, we did a live reaction to it, and like I was playing the audio. I was like, yeah. But yeah, ever since then, like they haven't done anything with her.
No, not really.
And that's what pisses me off. They have her in the battle royal, and they have her on lasting with Tessa Blanchard, only for Glenn Gilbert to get in there, last minute to win.
Glenn freaking Gilbert.
Glenn Jacobs.
And what they done weeks later, she hasn't sold up at all. No program with Jordan Grace, nothing. And it's pissed me the fuck off at this point. Oh, be patient. Be patient. She's going to get a push. When is it going to happen? What the fuck are you doing with her Impact Wrestling?
Mm-hmm.
What are you wasting? Why are you wasting her time? And let alone you're wasting the fans' time of doing with Kiera Hogan.
I mean, I like seeing the rest of the knockouts gain the shine, so on and so forth. But somebody in the company has to have some kind of vendetta for Kiera Hogan. Like
I don't get why.
like she must have pissed somebody off backstage. I don't know.
So maybe no, somebody back there was thinking, you're gonna suck my dick. I ain't giving you a push.
Well, that ends up being the reason why. But yeah, man, she's misusing the company right now.
Big time. I mean, big time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I said enough already for almost a year now about the way they're using Kiera Hogan on TV. I don't know what else to say at this point. Like what more do you want?
We don't know.
She's getting other opportunities outside of Impact Wrestling, and she's signed with them. She is signed with Impact Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't.
It's not like
Wait.
It's not like she's playing bad reps on Impact Wrestling when she goes places. No, she's putting them over. Because she enjoys being with them. Impact Wrestling. She said at one point when she before she became a wrestler that the knockouts are way better wrestlers than WWE wrestlers pertains to Divas at the time.
I don't give a shit.
I mean, of course you don't, Vince. Because
the only thing that bitch is gaining is weight.
In the right place.
Not like. Well, there and it goes Vince's part that he loves. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Oh god.
He really thinks that's good shit too. By the way, represents some TV.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Dean, you're gonna say pooper scooper, wait, what?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We'll get to more of that when we get to Moxley.
Yeah, fuck.
But the point is, man, Kiera Hogan, she deserves better, man. If they ain't got anything better for her on Impact Wrestling, let her the fuck go. At least, she'll be treated better elsewhere.
Exactly. It's like, honestly, go to AEW, honey, because I like Impact, but y'all don't know how to use that girl at all.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much for the.
And yeah, that's pretty it for there. If she's the girl on fire, she's still going to continue to keep the flame going. But Impact Wrestling, for some reason, they just want to kill that flame for some reason, and it's pissed me off to a point where, like, you know what, just let her go then. If you don't see any values in her.
Mm-hmm.
But there you go.
All right. Well, in other news, supposedly Brian Cage, the world champion of Impact Wrestling, was supposedly supposed to show up at AEW. Well, he did show up at AEW Double or Nothing. He actually showed up. He was backstage, and supposedly he was going to have a match.
Oh my!
At the pay-per. Supposedly Brian Cage was going to wrestle in the AEW pay-per-view. But Impact Wrestling's caught wind of that, and they're like, nope. Because you're under contract with us, and we can't have you pretty much, you're our world champion, and, you're under contract, so you can't work matches in other companies pretty much, so.
Fucking bullshit.
Vince, you're the last person. You're the last person to be talking.
You're right, because I'm the shit.
So basically, Impact Wrestling it's been like this has been in WWE.
Basically.
Yeah, Vince, like you didn't pull the Undertaker out of that StarCast podcast.
Anchor Angle.
and Kurt Angle. Exactly.
Is that your answer?
My answer is fuck you.
Oh my god. That's something Charlie would say.
I had to pull that piece of shit out.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, like the guy that's made you money for your business.
I made that fucker.
Yeah. You might have came up with a gimmick, but he ran with it.
Yeah, hashtag dick skin.
What the hell?
But yeah. So that's pretty much it. Brian Cage was supposed to actually have a match in the AEW pay-per-view, but Impact Wrestling, since he's a part of under contract, he can't work there to do matches. So
It is a little ridiculous,
Mhm.
But at the same time, it's kind of understandable because he is the world champion. But at the same time, like, it's been done before in the past. What they're afraid of? He's gonna here's the belt, guys. We're gonna take a shot at Impact Wrestling. No, that's that. I don't know. That's the reason why they did it, but wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, because supposedly Tommy Dreamer, he had a match in the pay-per-view, but supposedly he's not really under contract. He's just an agent.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, it's whatever though.
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
yeah. It's
They
whatever.
had to do what they had to do. So. So
the last thing they probably want someone is to take their belt and throw it in the trash.
I mean,
Yeah, most of our belts are crap anyway.
I just kidding.
Yeah, well, I mean, Brian Cage, he would have never done that.
Nah, I know, he wouldn't do that.
Hey, man, that would.
Speaking of which,
it would have been cool to see him wrestle.
it wouldn't be cool.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, since I brought that up, the whole thing where, when the whole Medusa thing happened with the women's title belt back in the 90s on during the trash and everything, and then when Bret Hart was leaving, and he was the champion, but then they decided to do the screw jobs that way he would because Vince McMahon didn't trust. Then basically he trusted Bret, but he didn't trust Vince, Eric Bischoff, where he's gonna have Bret Hart do the whole thing with throwing the belt in the trash, whatever. It's not, something like that. And then years later, Big Show, who was still part of the company at the time as a Giant, was saying I forgot what, I don't remember if it was a DVD or whatever, but Big Show was like Bret Hart was going to WWE to just bet WF what the title belt and everything. Like, what? But you were there at the time in WCW. Like, what are you talking about? I remember Big Show saying that. Like, wait a minute, you was working for the company when Bret Hart got into WCW. I swear to God, it's that WCW hate mentality that Rem always brings up with WWE.
That it is. It's a very
they got Big Show talking about it. Yeah, exactly.
It's the Big Show.
But anyways, moving on.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I'm about to say you have the picture real quick. They actually stole Rem's joke about UFC and UFC.
Oh, but
Another important news: Evolution is a mystery.
Yeah, of course.
There's no line in the sand.
Yeah,
There is.
gives a fuck about.
What the hell?
Like, honestly, who gives a fuck about you? Yeah. Remember Rem mentioned that joke?
Talking about it.
Oh, here we go. Oh, do you even UFC? No, we KFC. Okay.
We KFC, motherfucker.
Fries.
Remember,
Yeah, fries.
remember when Ren made that joke about do you UFC? No, we KFC, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's some funny
Oh my
shit.
gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's good shit there. Not pooper scooper.
Yeah, I took a shit this morning. Yeah.
But there you go.
All right, so well, let's talk about Batista, and that we'll leave Moxley for the
Yeah.
final.
Yeah, let's get to the animal.
Let's
All right.
talk about sex, baby.
All right, so the article's called "Batista was broke and starving for 3 years after leaving WWE to pursue an acting career."
Yeah, that big
Wow.
broken, starving. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, starving. Yeah, that's kind of stretch there. WWE icon Dave Batista may no longer be an active wrestler, but he certainly made a success for himself away from the ring. The Animal hung his boots for good following his WrestleMania 35 defeat to his mentor and longtime rival Triple H. And he's set to prosper in the acting world now he's no longer craves the square circle. Batista seemed genuinely happy to be back for his brief run with WWE earlier this year, but it wasn't a fun time for him back when he first departed the company, which was 2014. Citing his dissatisfaction with the direction WWE was going, Batista quit and briefly ventured into the world of MMA, but his new passion was acting. But for the first 3 years, he did not have a fun time, and at Denver Pop Culture Con this past weekend, Batista revealed how much he struggled before landing the role of Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy. "I wanted to pursue acting because I found how bad I was at it," said Batista Pro Wrestling Inc. "I was horrible. I was with WWE at the time, and I went and did a film. All I wanted to do was wrestle. I went in to do a film as a favor for a friend, and I realized I was horrible. I was a horrendous.
Okay.
I was a horrendous actor. I was mortified, and I wanted to prove that I could be better. WWE wouldn't let me do anything outside the company. They said, 'Sorry, we need you here. We need you on the yeah, of course.
We need to use you, Dave.
We need you on the shows.' And I said,
You don't need shit.
No, they need your merchandise.
Yeah.
well, if you're
True.
not, well, if you're not going to let me pursue something I'm really passionate about, then I'm going to leave." So about 8 months later, I walked out the door and didn't think I was going to. I walked out on top. I was very comfortable. I was making a very good living, and I walked out. Then I starved for 3 years, and I went broke and lost everything. I couldn't get a job. I said I will never go back to wrestling until I prove what I set out to prove, that I could make it as an actor. Being a top superstar for so many years, Batista would have made an absolute killing for being in a main event man, so he must have been struggling really badly if he lost everything in that 3-year time span.
Yep, and you came back to WWE and got fucked in the ass again.
Yep.
His life changed for the better, though, after landing the Guardians role, and since then he even popped back into WWE for 2 separate part-time spells. But after starring in the likes of the Avengers movies and the James Bond film, the former world champion is going to be a major player in Hollywood going forward. Yeah.
Still have your attention now.
Even on an episode of Smallville.
Yep, so that's Dave Batista.
Oh yeah, I remember. So that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. But so I guess it started when he first left then. That he was broke. Well, that's the thing too. We're to Batista. He wanted he wanted to do something outside of WWE. You know, while he's with the WWE, you know that because Batista is, I guess because of his acting, that he thought he didn't like how good it was. He basically said it was bad. His acting was bad. Basically, he wanted to improve. And WWE had, because at the time, oh no, we own you. You're a good Lesnar thing.
We own you, dickhead.
So yeah, Batista's he was counting the days until he leaves. I guess you could say. But yeah, hey, I'll give him this though. He wanted to do something that he felt passionate about it, and he did. Look who's at now. Still getting some pretty good movie roles, especially with him doing the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then being part of the Avengers. From Infinity War and then Endgames. Yeah, he's doing well for himself, and did not need WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. WWE always needs everybody else.
And then as it pertains to Batista doing all this, it's kind of like what The Rock, with his movies and everything before he left WWE and everything. WWE will try to capitalize on that. Oh yeah, this is our guy before he became a movie star. Fuck off. Yeah, ain't do shit. Stop leeching off of their success.
Why not? Fuck them.
And there's some fans that will defend WWE on that bullshit too.
What else is new with these people?
Yeah, what's new with the E?
They'll be like, oh, you never made it big if versus for WWE. Like, no, they would have made it either way, you dumbasses.
No, they gave him the platform, and he took the ball and he ran with it. But Batista did more in Hollywood than Triple H would ever dream of.
Exactly. So like Triple H, who got the platform on WWE, why he didn't get a movie spot? Why he never got an opportunity to be a big movie star? Especially from that Blade Trinity movie, which was fucking garbage.
I find it funny like this company picked Cena over Batista, and yet Batista became the bigger star.
Exactly.
Yeah, stupid.
Oh, we need you, Dave. Oh, now you need me. Have you were taking your shots at me?
That's nothing. They need him, right? Well, they didn't show that they need him when they have him lose to Cena on his way out.
Yep, and plus the direction they were going with, and that's why Batista left the first time.
Yep.
Because he saw the writing on the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, dummies.
And his second return, his second run come back, didn't do him any justice. Vince.
Yeah, Vince, you old fuck.
Yeah, you old senile bastard. Your old bastard friends.
Bastard friends.
I will say this: his last return was, obviously this year. It was more entertaining than it was that he did on second return from 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole thing of, do I have your attention now? And
Not really.
And get out of my office.
Get out of my office.
And the whole 100.
Suck a dick.
And then the whole trip in the rope in the ring at WrestleMania, which it wasn't his attention. Yeah, obviously it was a botch, but still, it was funny. It was still funny.
You're gonna give me what I want.
I'm not giving you shit, Drax.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
Yeah, as Sandy for Randy Orton, give it to me. Give it to me. Come on.
Oh, God.
Yeah, damn, Randy Orton, calm down. The chili fest.
I still got to do that music video.
Oh,
Ray James. Yeah.
yeah. Reggie.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah, give me Davy Boy.
No.
But yeah, that's basically my thoughts about Batista, man. At least he's doing good for himself now. Now he's not away from that prison of WWE.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
There you go.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
The daters. Wee-hoo.
Yeah, Shark Boy.
Sure.
And you talk about that cousin Jake, man. He is so athletic. And yeah, look at the size of him too.
Look at the size of his penis.
No. Well, maybe his wife or if he I don't know if it's I don't know. We don't know much about him though. That's nothing that with the pertains to the Deaners. They never really give us any full background about these guys. You know, I mean, we know who Cody Deaner is. You know, when he first came in.
Cody Dinger, who the hell is that?
He's a self-proclaimed king of the knockouts of Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Or at time, or at the time TNA.
King of the knockouts, king of tobacco chew.
Take it where you at. But yep. So that's pretty much it for Batista.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That is it for Batista. You're right about that. That's it.
Unfortunately. All right. Last but certainly not least, the man of the hour, Jon Moxley.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
All right, Thriller, take it away.
All right. Let me get it all settled down here. So now it's time for the main event. Jon Moxley. First, let me get this all set up. Okay, now I got the notes. So yeah, if you have missed, after the live reaction what pertains to the latest Impact Wrestling show we did, it was after the live reaction that we did, a recap. I mean, not a recap. A listen to Jon Moxley's interview with Chris Jericho on Talk is Jericho.
That was fun.
And yeah, it was. And yeah, basically, with Jon Moxley talking about everything that happened with him, you know, the rest time in WWE, where
John
you know,
Moxley.
basically where you know during the time when he was hurt, and he wanted to leave. You know, around the time he was rehabbing and again, you know, when he's on his way to return. But yeah, basically, so because this podcast came out, you know, which is Jon Moxley, on Talk with Jericho. Some people were saying it was like on the level of CM Punk. I like, not quite, but in a way, it gives a little more exposure about what's been going on over over the years after Punk was gone. And with Jon Moxley, thanks to Jon Moxley, we all kind of knew, Vince McMahon, but fans were like, oh no, it's not Vince and blah 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 and everything. They'll defend Vince McMahon of everything.
Especially, people
And
on YouTube, man. Like some of these people on YouTube. Oh, yeah, it's the marks, it's the wrestler.
Yeah.
Like you fucking bitches.
yeah, they say the marks, the
Some
wrestlers, and like
learn to shut the fuck up, and that'd be their best interest.
yeah. But how stupid they look now after John Moxley came out and spoke about it.
And Mox, he's been pretty much been validated that what we've been saying on these videos.
Yeah, exactly. But for those who have common sense about what's been going on, on TV, we know what the mindset is going on behind the scenes. Even with some stories been coming out, not just because of John Moxley, but because guys before him, like a Punk, a Cody, a Ryback, a Barrett, just name a few.
Boom.
But not only he was on Talking Circle podcast, talking about a little bit about that whole thing, what's going on with him with WWE, and then with the whole thing with AEW. He also was on Wade Keller's podcast. And Wade Keller's podcast, all I can say from there is that I got some validation with regards to Triple H. I'll get to that later. So.
Oh my god, we gotta talk about Paul Levesque.
Oh yeah, that's something pissed me off with that one. I'll get to that later. So
Paul.
So yeah, the difference between Ambrose and Punk, what pertains to the podcast, basically, what pertains to obviously with the characters in WWE, was that Ambrose, they in a way they respected Ambrose and everything. Because Ambrose, from behind the scenes, we all know how he's not like Punk, because we all know how Punk is, outside, behind the scenes, he could be an asshole sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And also, basically, they respect Ambrose more than they respect Punk, obviously.
The cult of
And another difference is between Ambrose and Punk is that Ambrose, he loves wrestling. After leaving WWE, he still has the passion of wrestling. CM Punk, on the other hand, doesn't have that same passion anymore, because what WWE did to Punk, what pertains to take away the passion of wrestling that he used to love. But when John Moxley was on Talking Circle, when he said, he still has the passion for wrestling, but he says, and he still loves wrestling, but it's the WWE he hates. And I think that's what CM Punk's attitude should be. It shouldn't be the wrestling that you should hate. It should be WWE for making you hate what you first love.
And also another thing, I think also has to do with the bumps that he took with wrestling. It's like, I might like wrestling still, but I don't feel like taking the bumps anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Partially.
Yeah, partially.
Partial bump.
Partial punk.
Partial humping.
So Ambrose talked about WWE, about he had a great time being there for the last 8 years. He met his wife there when they're young, and they always respected him on that. They always give him everything. Now
they're gonna be enemies
and everything. Oh yeah. And yeah, when he got that out of the way, he's like, now it's time to bury them. Like for potential Vince McMahon. We already went through the whole thing with Vince McMahon about how he treats his the creatives, the writers, and the wrestlers, and the way he just orchestrates the product, the whole process of it, just in the format and all that. Obviously Moxley talks about how it sucks obviously. And for us all watching over the years, guess you know it does sucks the way it's been it's been produced. So basically, what Moxley is saying here is that Vince McMahon is the problem with WWE, and he's always been the problem since
Duh.
yeah, duh, since the '90s. The whole thing with Mantar, Max Moon, um, Basham Booger, and these other dumbass gimmicks he come up with. Um, you know, that's they're making it look like a fucking clown show. We're to a point
Hey,
that
I like Dog the Clown.
Of course you do.
which is from the clown though.
Fucking hater.
I love the heel from the clown where Matt Bourne and his first match was against Vince McMahon, as Don the Clown, and that was a good match. And because Bret Hart is that type of dude to carry them to a good match. Not saying Matt Bourne is not a good wrestler, but still, it's just and the whole thing with Tom McGee, with Bret Hart and Tom McGee. Well, yeah. But July of last year, Dean Ambrose knew right there he was gonna be gone, because during that time he was thinking about, oh, I got ideas to come how to come back and everything, and then he's like thought to himself, oh, but what they're thinking about, having me come back into like some kind of mini cart, something like that. I don't know how he's describing it. Basically, something stupid for him to come back. And he was like, and then he was dreading and not liking, and basically hating the day he comes back to WWE. So it was basically around that time in July of last year that he decided he wanted to leave. He was going to right out, and that's another thing too. What pertains to the difference between Ambrose and Punk. Moxley decided to wait until his contract was up. Punk, on the other hand, he just decided to leave. And there's a good reason why too. Now he could have stuck around and to deal with all this bullshit, Punk, until his contract runs out. But the problem is his health. He felt like he was sick, and which he was. He felt like he was dying because of the doctor saying, oh, a fatty deposit, which ended up being a staph infection the entire time.
That could have ended his life.
Yes. So that's why Punk left. That's one of the reasons why Punk left, because his health his health comes first.
Yep. Not only that, but taking the bumps. After going on the roads. 200 plus.
It's a slot out of you. All right. So now let's get to this one thing that we've been talking about. I don't remember if we talked about off air, but the pooper scooper. Vince McMahon
Triple H's face?
Vince McMahon wanted Ambrose to say pooper scooper because in Vince McMahon's mind, what pertains to the Dean Ambrose character was that this is you. That's good shit there. Yeah, this is what
I'm right.
you're about.
Say poopy face, yeah.
Then we get to the part where Vince McMahon want Ambrose to insult the fans. This was with him being a heel, obviously, saying, "Oh, the fans stinks," and blah blah blah. What's that smell? Nah, that's Vince telling Dean to say that because that's how Vince McMahon feels about the fans.
Yeah, Liverpool sounds like a skin disease. What?
Yep.
Oh, I get it because it's liver. Oh, huh. Get it.
My God. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
There's livers in the pool.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, do a Vampiro.
And then it was, and basically what pertains to the whole, and back to again with the whole pooper scooper line, and some other things as well. Ambrose was like, "Why am I here?" He's like, "I'm a wrestler. If you want anyone to say any of the stupid lines, hire an actor and have them say that."
Exactly.
Then we get to the part with Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, my Romy poo. Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Cock that fist, make that rain up in this bitch. Which, by the way, this man did write that line for Roman Reigns to say that at Survivor Series in 2014. But, cause get it? Cause his last name is Reigns. Cock that fist, make it rain.
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh God. But anyways, back to Roman Reigns thing.
Yeah. God. Yeah.
The whole thing with him, you have to answer to God because he's the leukemia thing. So
You
Amber's like, I
remember
can't be
when
out.
Shawn Michaels' tag team partner was God?
Oh no. Yeah, we remember that thing.
I kicked his ass.
Oh my God, that was terrible.
You were running out for that.
But Ambrose said he's like, I can't be upset that and then it came to another part where he's got to say something about Roman's cancer again, which it was going to be way worse than what he said before, and Ambrose Moxley never said it to Jericho. He told him after it was over, but it was bad. It could lead to them losing sponsorships. Someone could have been fired and everything. And this whole thing would not fall on Vince. It would fall on on Ambrose was saying that. So we don't know what it could be. We're not going to speculate on what it could be, but that's fucked up. And obviously that's got to be a Vince McMahon line, because this would surprise me what Vince McMahon will come up with something like that. But like with the whole Eddie Guerrero is down there in hell, and then having Batista saying, basically Orange saying that, but Batista saying Eddie is dead. Having Paige saying to Charlotte Flair's brother that he didn't put much of a fight because he ended up dying. Reed Flair basically.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So where would that line that didn't get approved by Vince, which I'm assuming that was his idea. But I guess he was testing to see Ambrose is willing to say this. But at the same time, why would you want him to say that anyways in the first place? Because you want Roman Reigns to be part of the story, which Roman Reigns was not happy about that, by the way.
Of course.
All right, so and then one other thing before we move on to what else happened. Roman Reigns, what pertains to the whole suffering succotash, which it was on the Keller podcast. Ambrose asked Reigns, well, I wish you went for a burp instead of some succotash.
That was better promo than Roman Reigns could ever cut.
Yep. But Ambrose was like telling Roman at the time, he's like, "Do you want to say this line?" And Roman was like, "No." Even Roman Reigns said that he didn't want. He felt comfortable saying these lines that this man wrote him to say. Oh my God. So yeah, this also was
Pac-Man fucking video boy. That thing got dislikes like a motherfucker.
oh boy, not again.
That's every video as of late.
Oh yeah, 4 dislikes. It's like in 4 likes, 4 dislikes. They just cannot stop. I mean, thanks for the views. Yeah, it's like thanks for the views though. That's what gets me.
Yeah.
You don't. They're just waiting for us to either those are either Bruce sexuals, Omega sexuals,
Charlie sexuals,
or Jay Rand.
Roman House sexuals.
I doubt that.
I know.
Or Jay Rand sexuals.
I mean, you fags can say what you want, say what you want, but you're still giving the video views, so go right ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the thing. They're not even leaving comments.
Nope.
Pussies.
So what's their point?
Exactly.
You don't care for us, but yet you're watching our videos and just like
Exactly.
It reminds me of Flame Blaze. Pussies.
You guys suck. Yeah, you guys suck. Yeah, suck enough where you can watch us.
Oh my god, yeah. So now we move on to what happened on Raw of last year on November 26th in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where the whole thing where Ambrose getting a shot, these type of different shots that a dog will get because he won't be affected by these disgusting fans.
of course.
And he brought up a guy named Ice Pick, who's a writer for WWE. I don't know if he still is, but he basically they're texting back and forth and everything, and everybody's like, why am I doing this shit? I hate this shit. And then Ice Pick was like saying, yeah, I know. Even he knows, that he hates the his man's you know process of creative. Then we get to Nia Jax, huh? Yes, Nia Jax, Miss unlike like most girls.
You're right.
Um,
We all know why you're not, though.
oh my god. So he
That's
he
what
brings
the
up Nia Jax.
assholes are going to say. You're right because you're fat.
Yeah, exactly. But Ambrose brings up Nia Jax about, all Ambrose was thinking about, they're going to use Nia Jax to bury him because, it was during that time where, basically around that time where he was going to be leaving anyways. Where, they released a press that he's going to be leaving because they never done it with anyone before in WWE that for that much for representation of the Ambrose leaving. So it was weird the way they did it too, though. So basically, they have plans for Nia Jackson and Ambrose to have full house shows and everything, but it ended up not happening. And then we get to EC3, where
Fuck him.
oh man, well, it's interesting about EC3 though. So he gets after the press was released by Ambrose that he's gonna be leaving, they put EC3 in a terrible position here, where he's gonna face Dean Ambrose, knowing that the fans found out about now they know about him leaving. So EC3 and him had a match, which EC3 won, which was a 2-minute match. And then there was a house show they did where Ambrose was getting a babyface reaction as a heel, and EC3 got punished because of that. He got punished because of crowd reactions. That's why he's getting buried.
Yeah,
You're punished because people like you?
it's because I guess EC3 was supposed to come out as a babyface, and Dean Ambrose he was being a heel, but people were cheering Ambrose over EC3, which wasn't what Vince wanted. So punish EC3 because of the way the crowd reacted.
You're punishing a man because people liked him. Wow.
I was like, how is it EC3's fault?
It's not. It was their fault for releasing that press release of Ambrose leaving. Is why fans cheer for Ambrose over EC3. And
yeah, that's just fucked up, man.
Yeah, and that's why EC3 is getting buried. It's not that he did. He didn't do anything wrong. They put him in the position that he was get that type of reaction. And why did they not think that? They're idiots.
Yeah, that's completely fucked up. Like, wow. Chanted EC3, we're gonna punish you. You're gonna punish me for succeeding. Okay.
So yeah, it is ridiculous. But then we move on to the Shield thing, where remember when we first saw the Shield when Ambrose was doing the talking because he's a very good talker with represents the promos. We all thought he was supposed to be the leader here, but then also they started signaling as Seth Rollins at the time being a leader. With the whole the architect and everything. And then with Roman Reigns, when they brought the Shield back together, Roman Reigns being the leader because he's the top, he's the guy, he's the one that WWE wants to put as the face of the company when Cena's gone. You know, so before the final chapter of the Shield, which was ended up being on their own show on the network, because Ambrose was leaving. This man was trying to get Ambrose a call to do the house shows, potentially the final tour of the Shield and everything. And Ambrose was like, "No, I'm not doing it." He was basically saying, because I'm doing some filming, and Ambrose was like, on the podcast of Jericho, he's like, well, call Triple H, call Brock Lesnar, have those guys do it. So yeah, Ambrose was not interested to do any house shows with regards to the Shield, but so the final chapter of the Shield, where Ambrose wrestled for the last time for WWE and wrestled for the Shield for the last time, even though they said Fastlane was going to be the last time, but they lied about that one. Oh my God, this company. And what did Ambrose get out of that? $500. Let that sink in. His last night in WWE, doing the final chapter of the Shield with his brothers, Ambrose and Rollins. Rollins and Reigns against the same opponents they wrestled at Fastlane, Corbin, Lashley, McIntyre. They win. Ambrose cuts the promo to end the show, and his check was $500. Wow, so that's how much Ambrose was worth.
Yep. More like $10.
Oh my God! Now, and speaking of the whole show thing, when on Wade Keller's podcast, Ambrose was asked, what if the Shield did never happen? What was your position would have been in WWE? And he mentioned Mick Foley because there was a video that they did with Ambrose's girlfriend Mick Foley, and basically talking down on Mick Foley and everything. And that was supposed to be the program at the time, but unfortunately, Mick Foley wasn't cleared to wrestle at that time. And with WWE, you can't pass our medical facility, whatever, because all the punishment you've been taking over the years, you can't compete now. And I'm pretty sure that part was true about Mick Foley. I'm assuming. I'm trying to remember what it was, but after that, they didn't know what to do with Ambrose after that. So that's a shame there. And by the way, what pertains to Ambrose, what pertains to him doing this whole filming, basically with the whole, John Moxley skipping prison, which it was a sign of, the way it was presented, escaping to the East prison to finally be free to do his own shit. And in this filming that was made, it was by Sick Igmondo, who was who was a wrestler and who does some filming, and from CZW, and he's gonna help him with to do some filming of a movie for Ambrose. John Moxley. I'll guarantee you one thing: it's gonna be way better than WWE Studios movies. Then Moxley talks about AEW. Pertains to it's way different than WWE's. Obviously it is. I mean, you can tell the difference. And if you can't tell the difference, then I don't know what you're looking for in wrestling. So
Just a bunch of fucking bullshit.
basically, what presents to promos, to production wise, to the format, the process of it, just everything you can ask for on AEW, you can do that. You get the freedom. WWE, they got to handcuff you, and no, we want you to do this, we want you to do that. No, you can't do that, you can't do this, and blah 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 blah. Like, wow, it's not like what it used to be anymore in WWE, in WWF at the time. But AEW they're bringing that type of thing, and it's not just AEW, obviously. It's also your Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, and also New Japan Pro Wrestling, obviously. New Japan Pro Wrestling is on a whole new level of it, but yeah, the point is, other promotions could do that too, but only WWE. They want to control the narrative because of one man, Vince McMahon. So Ambrose talks about
fuck Vince McMahon.
Exactly. To the bitter end. But then he talks about what it takes to WWE. You have to remember scripts and everything word for word. Because if you don't, you'll get punished for it. Like for example, Ambrose was talking about being off script at one point, and this man chases him down the hall and basically was upset with him for not following the script and everything. But John Cena, he goes off script every time, and he doesn't get no punishment for that. You see, yeah. It's the favoritism there.
Yep.
So basically, Ambrose talks on Moxley talks about on Wade Keller's podcast about R-Truth, that he's happy with his position. He loves the character he's playing. Like, really? R-Truth? He loves being an idiot?
I guess, yeah. It's like, well, people live and say, "What's up? I'm a dumbass. Say, what's up?"
Well, that's a surprise to me because he looked like he's into it too. Like, really, R-Truth?
So you like being a dumbass. You like looking like whatever.
Oh my god! Now he can't speak on behalf of anyone else, but there's others that doesn't feel the same way. They dread and they count the days that they wait for the contracts to be up for WWE and say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out of here," because they can't ask for the release. They can't ask for a release because they're not going to get granted that release because WWE, if we want you to go to AEW and blah blah blah, like. Well, you can't keep them there forever. That's what. So yeah, there's a couple of them that are waiting for their contract to ride out, so they can finally leave, out of that prison. All right, now we get to Brock Lesnar.
Oh, fuck him.
Yes, Brock Lesnar. So Ambrose, Moxley talks about SummerSlam of 2018. I said, so what's that got to do with Brock Lesnar? So Brock Lesnar was, we all know, against Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship for the main event of SummerSlam. Braun Strowman with the whole cashing in thing, and he basically took a shot at Braun Strowman saying, I'm pretty sure it was to his character, not to the person, but to the character, that he probably doesn't know he probably doesn't know how to cash in.
Oh god.
But anyway, he talked about the ending. The ending was supposed to happen with just Lesnar and Reigns for the main event of the title. Let's go over the reuniting of the Shield instead of the Raw after SummerSlam instead. Because remember, after SummerSlam on Raw, when Strowman was going to cash in on Reigns, and also Rollins and Ambrose came out, and they were in their Shield gear, and basically it was the Shield beating up on Braun Strowman. Yep. That was supposed to be the ending for SummerSlam for Brock Lesnar, but then no, plans change. Plans change. Yeah, I changed my mind. Of course.
Well, sometimes they do, jackass.
Oh my god, Vince.
Sometimes plans really do change, you fuck. By the way, new 24/7 champion is Jinder Mahal.
Well, he was until he lost it in seconds.
Yeah, what a dumbass.
And by the way, and again, well, actually, yeah, I never mentioned this on the air. Mahal became champion against R2 for the 24/7 championship title in a golf court in his wrestling gear. Enough said.
Fuck you.
Anyways, I mean, you couldn't wear street clothes. I mean, R2 was wearing street clothes, but you're in your wrestling gear. And how do you know R2 was going to be there?
That's because Jinder likes showing his bare ass.
Yeah, that's
The Travis Raja.
that's some stalker stuff there.
I like to show my steroids and my nipples.
Well, I don't think it's worse than from Hall stalking. Anyways, back to Brock Lesnar though. So WrestleMania 32, where remember the whole match that was set up for Ambrose and Lesnar for WrestleMania 32. You know, the build up and everything, where it was going to be a no holds barred street fight, which at the time I was calling it the no holds bullshit fight, based on how they yeah. Based on how they booked it, based on how we got to the point of that match, and it was what I lived up to saying that I thought it was going to be, and it was a no holds bullshit fight. So Ambrose had all these ideas. He had all these great ideas that he wanted to do, but they ignored him. They did not want to hear it. They didn't care. I mean, maybe a few of them did, like a Jimmy Noble. Other than that, no one cared. Not even Brock Lesnar. Well, obviously Brock Lesnar never cared anyways, But Brock Lesnar, he tried. Ambrose tried to get some idea. Talk to Brock Lesnar. Talk to him about he got these ideas and everything. And this was like, no, don't worry, man. We got this. We got this. And then Ambrose like, want me to come over because we could talk this through and everything. Yeah, he was because Ambrose was willing to just do the show with Brock Lesnar. But the thing is, Brock Lesnar didn't care about doing the show. All he cared about is show up, do his thing, and that's it.
Wow, even Moxley says that. Wow.
Now here's the thing: he wasn't mocking Brock Lesnar for that. He wasn't knocking him, because he's a little bit on that. They're cool with each other, but it's at the same time, Brock Lesnar still didn't care just did the show. But Ambrose, he was willing. He wanted this, just matches to steal the show. Because let's be honest, what show did you think that stole the show at WrestleMania 32?
The Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Yeah, because Corbin won that one. Corbin won it. Yeah. Oh my God! Well, at the time, Baron Corbin, at the time, he was my first at the time because of the way he looked and everything. So, but nah, that was not a good match. That was not. I mean, the match was all right, but it wasn't show stealer. But, well, in my opinion, the women's match was to me a show stealer. Charlotte, Sasha, and Becky. But this match could have been show stealer if WWE would just listen to Ambrose's ideas. And yeah, some ideas, were just it was going to involve blood.
I'm not gonna listen, stupid bitch.
Oh my God! Basically the whole wagon, a red wagon with weapons in there. Ambrose was like, what? Ambrose hated that. He's like, why? And it's like, you're a lunatic or something like that. I'm trying to remember how he said it, but the whole barbed wire thing. That I'm gonna be sad. He's like, no, why not? Well, because we weren't able to bleed. Like, but what's the why? Like, what the fuck? Like this, you really are proving my point here. This was on the whole bullshit fight. Well, yeah, but then once they got to WrestleMania, I believe, basically 2 weeks later, around that time, WrestleMania, Bro, this was like Ambrose had some ideas for just some kind of let's see what was it some mist. Some masked idea, to spray masked. I believe that's how he said it in his eyes, something like that. And Les was like, "Yeah, let's go with that." And then Ambrose was like, on White Color's podcast, Moxley saying this on his podcast, like, yo, we could have talked about this 2 weeks ago, So yeah, Ambrose was very stressed out, and know that he was being all frustrated that he was not that no one was listening to his ideas, because he felt like he was the only person that cared about the match. No one else cared about the match. Not even Vince McMahon, who sees Brock Lesnar as this, oh yeah, special attraction, yeah. Not even Vince McMahon didn't care for Brock Lesnar's match against Ambrose.
It's not even Brock.
Yeah. And you think Paul Heyman would at least step up or say something?
He's not Brock anymore. He's the dancing beast.
Beat Bob Lesnar.
Beat Bob Lesnar, yeah.
I will say this though. When Seth Rollins was cutting that promo to Brock, and Brock's like, "Beast box, bitch, box, bitch." That was funny.
Yeah, eat, sleep, dirty dance, repeat.
Or step up.
Yeah,
Wait, is it step up? Or
yeah.
Was it?
What'd you guys think about Brock Lesnar's dancing?
He's a trap for step up.
Hey, just like everybody else, they go from beast to bitch.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Then we get to the Stone Cold podcast. That Moxley talks about on Waco's podcast. So there was someone from WWE that wanted at the time Dean Ambrose to say, to bring it on your family, and Ambrose was like, that's kind of personal. Like he said, I don't want to talk about my family. He said I just want to talk about wrestling with with Stone Cold. So we get to that podcast, and this was a time when Ambrose was WWE champion. That was back in 2016, and someone was in Austin's ear to talk to try to talk to Ambrose about his family, and Ambrose right there was from there had no interest in at this podcast at this point. Where and if you have seen the podcast, I know what I mean by this. When I was watching it, I was so bored of that podcast, I fell asleep. I literally fell asleep. And I kept waking back up, like, what I missed? What I missed? Like holy shit! What the fuck going on with this podcast? On the W Network, basically on the W Network. This ain't the Steve Austin podcast. This is the Stone Cold podcast. There's a difference, basically. The Stone Cold podcast is owned by WWE, but the Steve Austin podcast is obviously owned by Stone Cold, Steve Austin. But the Austin tried to get some Ambrose here at the time. Ambrose was like just trying to bring some chill and vibe here and blah blah blah. Yeah, and I'll say this when at the time my debut at that time which I don't have it anymore there, but still I was giving Ambrose a lot of crap. I was like, no, that's not true. The way you're doing True and Vibe is that was boring. The way Nakamura does is True and Vibe. That's exciting. I remember saying something like that at the time. But now after hearing about this from Moxley on Wake Curse podcast, now I understand, because these idiots they want to take no for an answer from Ambrose about he didn't want to mention his family because it's personal, it's private.
You said it's private.
It's none of their business. Well, yeah, private.
Yeah, privates.
So that's why Ambrose was not excited to talk about anything else on the podcast, on the network, because he felt like he was being disrespectful at that time. and then it doesn't help at all. His case with Vince McMahon is right there too. By the way, watching this all going down.
Yeah, dude, he looks so disinterested in the podcast. And Stone Cold was like, Stone Cold's like, yeah, where's the fire? Where's the energy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In those tacos I ate last night.
and then he said on the podcast of Wade Keller, Moxley said, "Hey, Stone Cold, if you want, give me a call and we can do the podcast again. That has nothing to do with WWE. Give me a call. Basically, give me a shout out. Okay, there's no hard feelings between those two, obviously. It wasn't Amble's fault. It's dumb.
It's like you would think Stone Cold and Dean Ambrose, like, they would have, they would shoot the shit, talk about whatever they want to talk about. It's Stone Cold's podcast, damn it. Mm-hmm. It's like, who cares if it's on the network? They should talk about whatever they want to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter unless it's the E.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I hate when WWE doing this shit. They always gotta have this person say this or this person say that. Like, that's not how this whole podcast works. The way you do the podcast is fucking garbage.
Like, let them be themselves. Let Stone Cold be Stone Cold. Let Dean Ambrose be Dean Ambrose. Let them be what they want.
Needs them fruity margarita drinks.
It reminds me of when Chris Jericho came on the W Network on 2015 was with the whole thing with John Cena on there and Stephanie McMahon on there. I see myself. Well, I didn't see the John Cena one. The only thing I saw was Stephanie McMahon at the time. When I saw Stephanie McMahon's, I was like, oh my god, this shit is boring and everything. And I said to myself, like, did they come up with these answers for Jericho to ask? Did they come up with these questions for Jericho to ask Stephanie McMahon? I said to myself, what is this? This is garbage. Like, this is not how podcasts should be. I like I heard Jericho was like, telling Stephanie, now I'm gonna hit you the hard hit question. Like, and this was the hard hit question that he asked Stephanie. The hard hit question was, there was some party that Stephanie McMahon had. I'm assuming. I don't remember what kind of party it was, and then Jericho was like, "Why wasn't I invited?"
Oh god.
Who cares about a fucking party?
Oh yeah, so hard hitting. Oh yeah, great.
Let us know who cares about a Stephanie McMahon party. Holy shit, that was fucking garbage. But yeah, the point is, Stone Cold. With the podcast they did on the network with Ambrose, that was the last time they ever did the podcast of Stone Cold. You know what, Stone Cold, I don't blame you. Because that was the last time they ever did it, and hopefully he never does do business with them ever again. Or pertains to his to that podcast. Because they always want to take control of it. So, and now we get to the final part here, folks. What pertains to John Moxley on the Wade Keller podcast, and that's Triple H. Cracking my knuckles here. Triple H, the guy that people praise because of NXT. Bringing doing some homegrowing wrestlers, and also signing some indie wrestlers coming from like a Ring of Honor, and, other indie promotions as well. And especially from the UK as well. Represents NXT UK, but let's not forget. Let's not talk about that part. We'll get to. Actually, I'll get to that part a little bit later. But NXT, with the whole indie wrestlers coming in, like a Kevin Owens, a Finn Balor, Hideo Itami, where and then I can't remember who else was there too as well, but which was always taking these selfies with them for on Instagram, because he wants to be liked, he wants trying to save face and everything. So he brought up the fact, John Moxley brought up the fact about Triple H that he's buying the indies, by signing these by
yeah.
signing these indie wrestlers to the brand of NXT. And he talks about, you could buy these indies all you want, but the indies, from the indie scene will repopulate itself, which they have, which is why this, the indie scene, a lot of indie scenes are still around, and especially with new ones coming up too, like, that's so. And in the way he was saying that, I was saying, so wait, I was saying, what does he mean by that? By buying the indies? And what they could think of is, is Vince McMahon at the time buying the territories.
Mm-hmm.
And remember what happened, and folks, remember what happened with those territories that this man bought? That, buying the territories, they went out of business.
Dead.
They're dead. Yes, they're dead. So like, see myself, after I heard that part, and I see myself buying the indies, like, what? And like, so that's Triple H's, this is what Triple H's idea of, this is what Triple H has been doing all this time. And I should have seen this coming. The whole thing with the UK wrestlers, with the whole NXT UK brand, signing them, at one point they were signed by WWE on, like, around 2017, and they were still free to do whatever they want outside WWE, but because they own their, Triple H, gives them the freedom to do that, because they're signed with Triple H, not with Vince. But 2019, so 2019 came around, and once they signed, once they officially signed that contract, now they are the property of WWE, but they'll still be owned with Triple H though on NXT UK. And I remember I heard reports too, and back in 2017, that WWE, talking about how they own trademarks, name for Rockstar, for Shinsuke Nakamura, and one of them, the Bruiserweight, which is Pete Dunne, who's a UK wrestler. So, so at the time, I say myself, well, Pete Dunne, I hope your run means something in WWE when we get called to main roster, because if you ever do leave, you will not be called a Bruiserweight, because WWE owns that trademark, unfortunately. But as far as Shinsuke Nakamura, the only trademark they own is Rockstar. So like, they own Rockstar. Well, at least they don't own the Kingdom Strong style, and that's good enough for me. For potential Shinsuke Nakamura. But so yeah, so 2019 came around, and that deal is over now, where the UK wrestlers can't go anywhere else anymore. Now they're probably up next to UK, pertains to be under WWE's contract, but they can still be themselves though. Triple H is still giving them the freedom to be themselves though. They also have the freedom to do what they want to as well. But once one gets the call from the main roster, this man is all Vince McMahon now. Their fate will be lying in Vince McMahon's hands now, and it's all fucking Triple H's fault, because he's fucking buying these indies wrestlers out away from the indie scenes. And why is he doing this? Because he's trying to kill off the indie scene.
Wow.
He's not doing this. He's not doing this to please the fans. He's not doing this to just Well, that's one thing. That's one thing. I could think I could actually think of. He's not doing this to please the fans or or to get fans approvals and all that. He's not doing this for the fans. He's doing this for some selfish reasons. Because I'm trying to think to myself what like when Triple H was built up against Batista for WrestleMania by calling these securities the guardians of the independent scenes, and I think to myself, why the fuck would you say that? Like, you got indie wrestlers on your NXT brand, and you're knocking these guys, and then the whole thing from the Hall of Fame with the Piss and Company, AEW, which they got indie wrestlers, once again knocking indie wrestlers, and what's his deal? And now with John Moxley coming out on Wade Keller's podcast to say this, I was like, this motherfucker, that's what he's been doing this entire time. He's trying to kill the indie scene.
You know, I've been saying this all along. You know, all these people, oh, Triple H this, Triple H that. Nope. It's been a vendetta between him and Vince. So get all the indie talent to the WWE. So because for one, Triple H will be liked, and secondly, get every talent in WWE to kill off the indies, so you won't have any alternative.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. He said
it's been mandated before with the territories, and now Triple H is trying to do the same thing with the indie scenes.
Yeah, what he said.
Yep. So basically, what Robert just said, Triple H is getting all these NXT talent or the indie guys to NXT, not because he wants the indie, because NXT, for them to succeed. No, he's doing it to bury the indies so they go out of business and get every single talent from the indies to come to the roster just to kill it. Just so. Yeah, you know what? This has been in my mind for the longest time. It's a vendetta. So this talk of Triple H and Vince.
Anything Vince even does is fucking stupid.
So this talk of Triple H and Vince McMahon having beef backstage, it's all false. Because they're selfish.
Now, I do want to say this though. And with particular John Moxley, talking about Triple H. Now, I'm not trying to say that Triple H doesn't have bad ideas for wrestling, because he is the student of the game. But he did at least say, let Triple H run the show and see how for about 3 months, I guess. You're based on the main show, and see how different it is than Vince McMahon running the show. Because he said he did pull Triple H by saying it'll be a better show than what Vince McMahon is producing. But at the same time, why would you want Triple H to be to be in charge of this business anyways, knowing now that he's trying to to kill these every indie scenes, it's just fans putting him over like he's gonna be the savior of WWE. And Triple H is using these indie wrestlers just to do that. And what's gonna be left for these indie for the indie scenes? You got guys like Adam Cole coming in, and then Kyle Riley, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong. Just name a few that came from like a Ring of Honor, and now they're in WWE. But for now they're on NXT. But a few of them are on the main roster though. But still, like all these talent, these great talent in your company, and you're not even utilizing them to the full potential. So let's say Triple H does succeed and kill the indie scene, which is not going to happen anyways because you're there. Because again, you could try on buy the indies all you want, but there's still going to be a lot more indie promotions out there that you're not going to be able to kill anyways. I'm not saying he's done already on that, but I'm just saying he's trying to. He's trying to kill the indie scene.
I've been having this feeling all along that Triple H is out for self.
Obviously.
Not for the NXT talent to be successful. Not for Triple H to run the business and, build these guys up. Nope. And you can pretty much see it because in the main roster, they don't do anything with them.
You think Triple H will pull up a good fight to save these guys from NXT? Especially the homegrown ones that like Alexa Bliss or Braun Strowman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, Braun Strowman wasn't in that much in NXT, but still, like Elias. Elias is one of those guys, a homegrown guy. You think he will try to
Elias is going to keep getting treated like shit.
Yeah. You think Triple H care about this guy? He's a homegrown talent of NXT, and he's being treated like shit. Does Triple H really care about these guys at all?
No, because it's all about himself. What the fuck?
Well, no, they're not the flavor of the month. Once we get our flavor of the month, throw you in the fucking garbage.
And they do Triple H. All he's been caring about is beat Undertaker. Let's beat Batista. Let's beat all these people. Let's bury AEW. Let's do all this. Triple H only cares about himself and only himself. WrestleMania.
Speaking of Undertaker came out and cut one of his same promos. Goldberg, rest in peace. Bye bye.
Look up Oscar. Look up Shinsuke Nakamura.
But he was excited for fucking Undertaker to come back, and that's what he does. He comes back just to say, rest in peace, Goldberg. Oh, yeah, what a great comeback.
Yeah, Goldberg. Yeah.
Like, if these past months with Triple H being on top over everybody doesn't say enough, that he only cares about himself. I don't know what else you can say.
And that's why I wanted that. That's why I wanted the Velveteen Dream to go to the main roster to see how he gets treated. Because at NXT, they're treating him like he's a huge star. Well, once he gets to the main roster in that call up, I want to see how they're gonna treat him, and see if Triple H is okay with that.
Like looks like Triple H is barely putting up a fight to push these guys on the main roster.
Now, basically, what pertains to Triple H and Vince, the whole heat backstage, I'm assuming it's because of the creative process. I doubt it has anything to do with the wrestlers or wherever. It's probably with some creative ideas they have for Vince, but if Vince Smith turns them down, that's part of the heat there was. It's not probably because of the wrestlers or anything. So maybe some people were over exaggerating about that whole heat, or because it's wrestlers being treated this way and that way. No, I think it's because some ideas that Vince, that Shane, Stephanie, and Triple H have with Vince, and that Vince turns them down. That's where I believe the heat came from. So yeah, now that I see Triple now, and I should have seen it's coming from my way. and I still love NXT though, obviously. You know, the show. It is a better format than what Raw and SmackDown is producing, especially NXT UK. But now that I see what Triple H's goal here, it gives me more reason to not like this guy anymore. And he needs to hang up the fucking boots. Stop fucking wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't care to see him wrestle anymore, anyways. But he needs to stop the fucking wrestling and give other people a chance.
Now, what was with this documentary about that you talked about off air?
Let me read it. Let me find the title of that one. I'm gonna go on the WWE app here. Okay, let me see. It should be somewhere here. Original specials, I think. Let me see.
You know what's funny? Like even George has gone in some of the videos in our comment sections. Like, you know, Triple H is a bitch. Like, no, I don't trust that motherfucker. Like, he went off on Triple H in the comment section.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. Where was it? Okay. Okay, it's not showing me. But anyways, it was about him, you know, for rotates to NXT and the main roster with him behind the scenes and everything, and okay, it was going to lead to him on his road to WrestleMania. So basically, when I first saw the trailer of it, I'm like, oh, so it's him, you know, working with these indies wrestlers. You know, it's about them basically. You know, for NXT basically, and then with them coming, you know, for a few of them going to main roster. That's what I thought that's what I thought it was going to be. But no, it was about Triple H. You know, his road to WrestleMania. And Natalia said it there too. You know, the Triple H's road to WrestleMania. Who gives a fuck about his fucking road to WrestleMania?
Fuck Triple H. He's overrated, man. Especially at this point. Holy shit, man.
No, hold on a second. Yeah, they basically, oh my god, it's ridiculous. Basically they're showing clips of him from the WWE. Okay, here we go. Creation and Destruction. Triple H's Road to WrestleMania. Yeah, that's the title.
The irony.
Yeah, Creation and Destruction. And again, Triple H's Road to WrestleMania.
Who gives a fuck about Triple H at 19?
Yeah. So I saw that, like, nope, I'm not interested in watching that shit. Because it's going to be all about Triple H. And yes, you may see a couple of NXT and a few WWE stars as well. But at the end of the day, it's all about fucking Triple H.
Enough is not going to be enough. It's all about ego, dude. You can tell that dude is threatened, man.
Yeah, he is. And here's the thing: what pertains to NXT. NXT is a competition to AEW, not the main roster. Main roster doesn't stand a chance, obviously. And there's a great, and I'll give you a good example too. The NXT show that they did, Takeover 25. I'm not gonna be like maybe AEW fans what pertains to I thought the show was do better and everything. Like I'm saying this from my perspective. I'm saying this from my opinion. Takeover 25. I thought it was a little bit of expectation. I thought it did better. That's all I'm gonna say for that one. But you know, I still stand by AEW was still a great show. But I thought NXT 25, because Takeover 25 because of the wrestlers, they deliver. They basically live up to the expectation, and that's a true competition. NXT and AEW are competition to one another. The main roster, again, they're no competition. Period. With the way they run things, basically with an old man who's out of touch. Yeah, they don't stand a chance with to give us good television shows or pay per views etc. So yeah, I want just want to but in closing, and that was basically it for John Moxley what is going to be on that podcast of Wade Keller. So yeah, props to John Moxley. Thank you, John Moxley, for for reviewing that. For someone like me, because I needed that type of validation with just to Triple H, who I can't stand anymore anyways. So fuck Triple H, and thank you, John Moxley, for that.
All right. My Wi-Fi once again.
Yeah. Also, want to say with to John Moxley, he's gonna be facing Joey Janela, I believe at Firefest, which is the AEW pay-per-view, which is gonna be next this coming month on 29th. Also, I'm hearing John Moxley is gonna be wrestling Pentagon Jr. Now I don't know where they're gonna fight. I'll think it's AEW influence, but it's somewhere else. But when I heard about that match, it's gonna happen. Like, oh shit, the match they're gonna be having, man. Oh shit, but yeah, I just remember. Oh yeah, and also Moxie's also said, that he's interested to wrestle, anyone, especially in Japan, obviously, because he's going to be wrestling against um Juice Robinson, the former CJ Parker from NXT WWE, basically. But yeah, Juice Robinson, who's his champion in Japan Pro Wrestling, and I'm assuming they're gonna fight for the title between Moxley and Robinson.
Okay. I think Roberts. Okay, there he is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so damn, everybody passed out.
Yeah.
Damn. It's not even 3:00 yet. Well, on my end, it's not 3:00.
Yeah, from your end.
But we got all the topics out of the way, which is good.
Yeah.
Anything else before we ship out?
Yeah, for those I do is one thing about Moxley. For those fans that were saying to Moxley from Talking Jericho saying, "Oh, you're being bitter and all that. It's our hatred and everything." Well, on Wade Keller's podcast, he said it was none of that. It was not him venting that he was just telling his side of the story and he was and he had a second opportunity to have that second just for another platform to talk on Wade Keller's podcast and let people know about that. That it was not meant to be to hate on Vince or anything, because he still has respect for Vince. He still has respect for his versus peers from WWE. And he says, well, no, yeah, and he said with all that out of the way, he says, with any other podcasts in the future, or anything else in the future, that's what pertains to any questions for John Moxley. He's not good. He says, don't ask me anything about WWE because he's not good. He's not going to do it. He's not answering anything. He's like that. He said that's it. No more. So if any fans wants to be a troll for just being a troll to about would you ever go back to WWE or say something would you think about this in WWE or could you tell me about this in WWE, and don't be shocked and surprised and be all you're losing your mind that John Moxley either ignore you, block you, or whatever, or turn you down or say next because after he shared that information about he just wanted to talk about anything about WWE, don't be shocked that he said he shuts you down for that. Because WWE should not be on his radar. WWE should not be on his it's not WWE is not on his radar, and anything that you're thinking about to ask John Moxley, the last thing that should be on your radar is talk about WWE.
Yep. As far as the bitter comment, he said he was grateful for what they gave him in the beginning.
Yeah.
So
did he not just say that? I'm talking Jericho.
Yeah. So I guess everybody who speaks about WWE are bitter. Every last one of them.
Yeah, like Bret Hart.
Even though they're providing proof and giving you facts of their side of the story, which is nothing new to us.
Yeah, it's nothing new to us.
I say, what can you blame them? What the fuck is wrong with these people, man?
But to them, everything is awesome in WWE.
Oh yeah, well, everything is awesome. They shut the fuck up. Like, just stop with this WWE ass kissing motherfuckers.
Exactly. It's okay. WWE's not going to track you down and say, "Oh, or you don't like us anymore," or we're going to make you like us again. We're going to have you sit down on an electric chair, have your eyes open up, a tape, whatever, and have you watch a 3-hour Raw, a marathon of it.
So good.
You can like it again. Like, no.
Yeah, that's a nightmare right there.
Oh shit. And the reason I brought the electric chair thing because the Sami Zayn, that electric chair segment that made no sense at all anyways.
Which by the way did not show up on Raw this week.
That's right. That's one thing I noticed. I was reading the notes. Like, no Sami Zayn. I wonder why.
Why?
Yeah, but there you go.
Yep. So that was episode 97.
Yes, Hot 97.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's pretty much it for the topics. We made it through most of them, or actually we made it through all of them. It's just some people passed out earlier than usual. But
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we gotta say. Thank you guys for watching, and we are out. Peace.
The Mox.